Hey guys, my name is Aubrey and welcome to the channel. So in today's video, I want to talk about how you guys can start earning more money today, right now, from the comfort of your home. I know that what we're going through right now is really scary, and there's a lot of people who are losing their jobs, who are placed on furlough, who have received pay decreases, and I understand that with that, there's a whole lot of stress that comes along with how are you going to pay your rent, how are you going to pay your bills, how are you going to put food on the table. And so today I want to provide you with a potential solution to that problem. This is a solution that you don't need a college degree for, you don't need any special training, you can be any age, any location, and you can do it all from the comfort of your own home. All you need is a computer. So let's get started. So before we begin, I want to ask you all to do me a huge favor, and that is if you enjoy this content, to please hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. It really helps YouTube algorithm, it helps my channel grow, and I pay a lot of attention to YouTube analytics, and there is nothing that makes me happier in the middle of the day than getting a notification that somebody has liked one of my videos, subscribed to my channel, or commented on one of my videos. So if you like this video and if you like my content, then please make sure to subscribe. It would mean a whole lot. So right now is a time of incredible uncertainty, and I am definitely feeling the anxiousness along with you guys. I feel really sorry for the people who have lost their jobs, who have been placed on furlough, who have had pay decreases, people who work in different industries and storefronts who are now closed or who have reduced their workforce because of this entire ordeal. And I understand, even from my own circle of people that I know, that there are a lot of people out there who are desperately searching for ways to make extra money. Even something like $1,000 or $1,500 a month would be life-changing whenever their entire livelihood just got stripped from them. So today, I want to talk about freelancing and how freelancing helped me provide for myself whenever everything was stripped from my life, but how I think it can help a lot of people like you guys if you've been affected negatively by what's going on, and how freelancing could potentially be your lifesaver right now with what's currently going on. So let me first give you guys a bit of a background on what freelancing is if you don't already know. So freelancing is whenever you provide a specific skill or service on a contractual basis to a company who is looking for somebody to complete that skill or service. Freelancers are incredibly wide-ranging. There are freelancers that offer very kind of unskilled entry-level work, things like data entry or internet research. There are freelancers that offer full-time work, things like virtual assistants. There's freelancers that offer one-time projects like editors or writers or videographers. And then there are freelancers that offer highly skilled labor, things like lawyers or accountants. So chances are that if you have any sort of skills in any sort of industry, you can probably find something to make money with that skill through the art of freelancing. So now that you know what freelancing is, let me talk to you about why I think freelancing could be so incredibly valuable to so many households right now with what is going on. You see, back in 2018, I lost my business due to a fire, and very literally overnight, I lost my income, I lost my livelihood, I lost my 10-year plan. It all disappeared in the blink of an eye. And so I feel very sympathetic, and I feel like I can relate really well to the people who are currently losing their jobs, because like them, I also lost my income and my way to make a living very, very quickly and very, very unexpectedly, much like what people are going through right now with losing their jobs. And whenever I was faced with the decision of what am I going to do, how am I going to put food on the table, how am I going to pay my bills, freelancing was my answer to that question. So after my couple of weeks of sulking and being depressed about the fact that I lost my business, what I did was I signed up for the service Upwork. Upwork is a website that connects freelancers with companies who are looking to hire those freelancers. And Upwork facilitates the contract between these two parties. So Upwork will ensure that both parties get paid or both parties get their work completed. Upwork will oftentimes track hours. They will facilitate the contract, and they are really kind of the middleman to ensure that neither party gets screwed whenever a company hires a freelancer and whenever a freelancer gets hired by a company. Whenever I started freelancing, I didn't really have any specific skills. I kind of had a wide range of knowledge in a wide range of subjects, but I definitely wouldn't call myself an expert in any one industry. So what I did whenever I started freelancing was I took the entry-level jobs, things like data entry or internet research, and I applied to anything and everything I could find on Upwork that kind of filled those two needs. While doing these entry-level jobs, I was getting paid anywhere from like $7.50 to $9 an hour, which doesn't seem like a lot, but whenever you don't have any money coming in, $7.50 to $9 an hour is better than nothing. But then after a few weeks and after I took a handful of those jobs, I started gaining reviews on my profile. I started having some validity with my profile. I started showing that even though I was doing some unskilled labor, I had a good work ethic and I was able to complete these jobs in a satisfactory and timely manner. So once I started getting reviews on my profile, I started applying to even more specified jobs. I started doing things in the internet marketing niche. I started doing some writing stuff. I started doing some videography stuff. I really kind of started getting my feet wet in different industries to figure out, okay, which one of these industries did I like and which one did I think could be a long-term game plan for myself? And then when I started doing that, I was able to start making more money and I started getting paid between $12 and $15 an hour. And then a couple of months of doing that, I realized that internet marketing was something that I was good at. And so I started applying exclusively to internet marketing jobs, things like email marketing, social media marketing, Instagram and Facebook marketing, YouTube marketing. And once I started applying to these jobs and exclusively these jobs, I started making even more money and I started getting paid between $20 and $30 an hour. And then once I got more of those types of jobs on my profile, I was able to charge even more. And within 12 months, I was going from making $7.50 to $9 an hour to making between $30 and $40 an hour. And that all began with signing up for Upwork with no skill whatsoever. You see, that is the misconception with freelancing that I think so many people have in the back of their mind that makes them scared to get started, is that so many people feel like they don't have a freelanceable skill. They've worked in restaurant management, they've worked in accounting, they've worked in corporate America, and they don't feel like they have any particular skill that they could market in the freelance marketplace and make money on it. But that is where you're wrong. Because any skill is marketable. You can make money doing freelancing for almost anything because whatever skill you have to offer, I can almost guarantee you that right now there is some sort of company somewhere in the world looking for somebody that can provide that skill. And the thing is that if you're having trouble finding a company that's looking for your specific skill, you always have resources to learn more. You always have YouTube or Google that you can lean on to widen and broaden your skill set. And I think that social media marketing is a perfect example of that because the fact of the matter is social media marketing isn't that difficult. There are a lot of people on Upwork and Fiverr and Freelancer who are looking for people to post for them on social media, that are looking for people to write captions for them, that are looking for people to edit photos. And all of those skills and all of those jobs are things that you can learn by watching YouTube for a few hours, by reading Google for a few hours. All of those skills are skills that you can easily learn. And I know that because I learned them. And I am not abnormally smart. So if you are somebody who is interested in exploring the world of freelancing and I have piqued your curiosity on how this could potentially help you pay the bills, then I'm going to give you a number of steps that you need to follow right now today. These are actionable items that you can start doing to explore the world of freelancing and see how it can help you make ends meet. So the first thing that I want you to do is I want you to go on Freelancer, Fiverr, and Upwork.com. These are all services that allow for freelancers to connect with businesses on their platform. They all are very similar to each other. They facilitate the contract between the freelancer and the business. I want you guys to go to those 3 websites and I want you to explore them. Sign up for an account, they're free. And I believe Freelancer offers a free trial, but I want you to sign up for an account and look at other people's profiles. Look at some of the freelancer profiles. Look at some of the job postings that have been posted there. Get a feel for the website. And the next thing I want you to do is I want you to sign up for one of them. You can sign up for any one of them. It doesn't matter. Whichever one fits your needs the best. Sign up for one of those 3. Next, what you need to decide is what are you going to offer? What is going to be your freelance skill? It can be literally anything. If you have a background in accounting, then offer accounting. If you have a background in marketing, then do social media. If you don't have any skill at all, then do data entry or transcription. The options are literally limitless. And the good thing about Upwork is that you can actually filter jobs based off of skill level. They have entry, intermediate, and expert skill level. So if you're somebody that doesn't have a particular skill, then you can check out the entry job levels and figure out what those people are paying and what those types of jobs entail. Then once you figure out what type of jobs and what type of skill you're going to market on this platform, I want you to create your profile. Now, this is going to be something that you're going to have to spend some time on. So maybe get a glass of wine or make yourself a cup of coffee, sit down and be thoughtful with how you set up your profile. Your profile, especially on Upwork, cannot be something that you just throw together in 5 minutes. You have to spend time on it. You have to be thoughtful with what you write because your profile is going to be the only thing that businesses get to see whenever they think about hiring you. Your profile is going to be their first impression, so make it really, really good. Make sure that it's formatted correctly, that there's no spelling errors, no grammatical errors. If that is something that you are not good at, then make sure to have somebody proofread your profile before you publish it. Because if you're anything like me, then there is inevitably going to be a dozen mistakes in there, and you want somebody to proofread that. Once you have your profile written, then make sure to choose a profile picture. Not something that you would use on Instagram, not something that you would use on Facebook, not a group photo or a family photo or a beach photo. It needs to be a professional photo of you, something that one, will convince these people that you are a real person, and two, that will convince them to hire you as their freelancer. So once your profile is complete, you need to start applying to jobs right now, today. Do not wait until tomorrow. Do not wait until next week. Start applying to jobs because the more jobs you apply to, the quicker it will be until you get hired for one. Keep in mind that some websites do offer some sort of cap for how many jobs you can apply to at once. I know with Upwork, they have a credit system, and once you run out of credits, you have to purchase more. So just be mindful of that moving forward. But keep in mind also that the first few jobs you get are going to probably be the hardest ones to get because whenever you're first starting out, you don't have any notoriety behind your name. You don't have a profile with reviews. You don't have work history. You don't have anything. You're just kind of a blank profile and you're applying to these jobs aimlessly. So don't be discouraged if you don't get hired for your first few jobs, but you will get hired. Then once you get those first few jobs, make sure that you provide A+ service. Do the job in a timely manner. Make sure to really put a lot of effort into it because your first few jobs are going to be incredibly important for a few reasons. Once it gets the ball rolling on all your other jobs. With Upwork and with other freelancing services, it's really important to get the ball rolling. So the first few jobs are going to be the hardest to get. But then once you get one job and you get a 5-star review, the second job will come easier, and then the third job will come easier, and then before you know it, you'll start having job offers sent to you rather than you having to send applications in, and it becomes way easier from there. But that all starts with the first job, and you need to make sure that you do a good job. And so once you get that first job in and you get that first 5-star review in, then things really become easier from there, and it really becomes to the point where you can start taking on more and more projects. And before you know it, you can be working on 5 different freelancing projects at once. And before you know it, you'll go from making $8 an hour to $15 an hour. And it really is a snowball effect from day one. And that day one starts with you signing up, creating your profile, and applying to jobs. Now, there are a lot of services out there like Upwork and like Fiverr and like Freelancer, and I've done quite a lot of research on a lot of them, but I would definitely recommend that you check out those 3. In my opinion, they are the best places to start, but if I'm being totally honest, I would definitely recommend Upwork. Like I said, I really sympathize with everybody who's going through layoffs and who's getting furloughed and who's getting paid decreases, and I'm right there with you guys. I am also seeing a significant decrease in my own earnings, but I also know that I have been here before whenever I lost my store, and whenever I did that, Upwork was an absolute lifesaver, and I wasn't particularly skilled at anything. So if you are somebody who is looking for a way to supplement their income, if you're looking for a way to pay your bills, if you're looking for a way to get food on your table, then please check out Upwork. If you put in the hours and if you put in the time and the effort into it, you will make money from it. It's absolutely guaranteed. And so make sure that you follow the advice that I've laid out in this video. It is coming from a place of experience, and I wish you guys the best of luck in your freelancing journey. In the meantime, if you guys enjoyed this video, then make sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video.